But anyways, so that was a great night. And speaking of time and all these things, let's talk about Norm Macdonald. We teased him in the last episode.
Oh, yeah. Are we getting too comedy in? Are we getting too...
No, this is fun.
All right, we're comedians, folks. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, but these people, I think people listening know about Tough Crowd, and they know about Schumer, the Apollo. These are interesting things, I think.
Great. I worry about everyone.
Plus, we had some yucks early on with the high heels and the business, the silk shorts.
Great yucks.
Yeah, good yuck.
Love a yuck.
Yucks.
Decent club.
Never worked there.
Really?
But they have a monopoly up there.
We did it. You weren't on the Vancouver show.
Oh, yeah, we did that. But we didn't work there. We just happened to be there.
Booked,
whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Mark and I, this is now 6 months ago because we kept forgetting to talk about it. But we're at the Cellar one night, and who comes in but your hero, one of my favorites?
Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald from Toronto.
That's right.
Yucks.
Yeah.
Home of Yucks. He comes in, and everyone, there's a buzz on the streets because he was running all over town. He was doing Letterman, his last Letterman. And if you haven't seen that set, folks, check it out.
Yes.
YouTube, Norm Macdonald's final Letterman.
Unbelievable.
Magical. So we're there, and then I get there, and he's sitting over in the... You were there for the first set?
Second. Hey, let me just tease this. Esty texted me the night before. Esty, the booker of the Comedy Cellar, who doesn't talk to anybody, not really a socialite, text me, your favorite comedian, I heard, is coming tomorrow. You should come by. And I was like, favorite comedian? Who does she know is my favorite comedian? I go, who? And she goes, Norm Macdonald. I was like, oh, my God. I couldn't believe she texted me.
Wow. That's unheard of.
Yeah.
There's no precedent for that.
No precedent.
So you told me, Norm's going to be at the Cellar tonight. And I was like, I'm going to get down there as soon as I can because I was running around cans. So I'm running down. I run down there, and he's in the restaurant, but he's sitting there with the Letterman producers and a gaggle of people, and he just kind of over there, he's wearing a hoodie and no makeup, so it's hard to, I didn't even recognize the guy.
Yeah.
His face is all pale and patchy, and he's got a hoodie on.
Yeah, he doesn't look great.
He doesn't look great. So anyways, he's sitting over there, and I'm like, I missed the set. Damn, that's a bummer. And I wanted to see him, because I met him recently in a whole other business.
Yeah.
And so I had kind of seen him and had some dialogue with him, but I wanted to see him again, and... So then I was like, I talked to Val, the manager. I'm like, is he going on the second show? And she's like, yes. And I was like, this is great. And then you come over, in, and we're hanging out, and then you're chatting with him. I'm on stage.
Yeah.
So he got the old, Val goes over, and she goes, you're going after Joe List. And I guess he was like, I know Joe List.
He definitely knew you.
That's exciting. And so Norm Macdonald knows who I am. That's quite a thrill. So I go on, and I'm trying to really bring the heat, I want to, because I figure he's going to be waiting in the wings.
Yes.
Hoping to get that compliment.
But
he didn't watch me, because luckily I looked back there, he's talking to you. You got a chat up.
Yeah, I didn't mean to dissuade him from you.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's quite a thrill. You get to talk to him.
Yeah, and he had a great story, because we were talking about you, and we were talking about Last Comic, and he goes, oh, man, what's crazy is I've been shitting on everybody at Last Comic Standing, like on TV. He would be like, you suck, you need to quit, you're not good. That was his notes as a judge.
Yeah.
And then he said that now those people are opening for him on the road in various cities.
Yeah, you got to bump into these people.
Yeah, and he's like, that's super awkward in the green room. And I'm like, that's hilarious.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's why we got to be careful here on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
But great guy, remembered you, complimented you. I think he gave you a mini hug, even.
Yeah, he gave me a little embrace, and he was like, "Great to see you." And because the guy dabbles in the marijuana game, so you're always afraid he's going to forget.
Right.
These people that do. I'm afraid everyone's going to forget me. I tell you my name when I bump into you.
Right. Who are you?
I said the wrong inflection. I should have said, "I tell you my name" when I bump into you. For some reason, I said, "I tell you my name."
Oh, interesting.
That didn't really make sense.
Oh, you're human.
That's like that old Bob Biggerstaff joke. You change the inflection, it changes the meaning.
Oh, that's a good joke.
I was at a restaurant the other day. The waiter puts down our food and goes, "Enjoy, guys." He goes, "What the fuck is in these pancakes?" Bob Biggerstaff, Houston, Texas. Check him out. Great comic. Anyways, so I come off, we talk to him. He goes on, and how do you describe that set we saw at the Comedy Cellar?
That set was magic.
Magical. First of all, I love that this happens at the Cellar. All the comics come down and pile in.
Yes.
And there's only a few places. It's a very small club. So there's only a few places you can go. And I love that the club, they recognize how much we love comedy, and a special moment where they go, everything's off limit. Everything's out the door. cram as many comics as we can in here.
Yeah.
So we got people standing. Phil's on stage. He's behind the piano. We're over there. We're blocking all the fire exits.
Oh, yeah.
Because the staff, they recognize the comedians need to see this. They want to be part of it.
Yes.
So that back hallway is filled. You and I are on each other's shoulders, stuffed in the corner there.
Oh, yeah.
And, boy, he did not. Dan Bulger was there.
Oh, that's right.
He did not disappoint.
No. He brought the heat. He did the Letterman set, and then he did another 20 after that.
Yeah, he did about a half hour and just gold. I mean, just mind-blowing stuff.
Yeah.
And you and I were next to each other. We're punching each other, just crying, laughing.
Yes.
He's killing. I mean, it was magical. It was like a great moment I was proud to be part of. There's nothing funner or more exciting than when a comic is killing and you look around and there's 20 comics all dying.
Yes.
And everyone has that eye contact of like, this is special.
Yes.
And the fact that he's prepping for his last Letterman, one of the last Lettermans ever.
Right.
And we're all just, you see Hanley's over there, Bulger, you, me, Vecchio. Everyone's going, look at this. Wow, what a moment.
Oh, yeah. And Norm is not, he's not a frequent guest. This is a really, just having him there would be special, but to have him there doing the last Letterman.
Right.
Is all of lightning is striking 1,000 times. It's like your iPhone, the weather app.
Yes.
A lot of lightning.
I mean, the Cellar is exciting. It's always exciting to see Rock and Louie and Romano, but those guys are there all the time.
Right.
So Norm is very rare. I mean,
yeah.
It's a rare sighting, a rare bird, and he killed. And then he did this long, filthy bit, and then he goes, I hope Letterman likes this, and that got like a huge laugh.
Right,
and then he had no idea what he was doing. He kept asking the producers, he said, what's the next joke?
Right, classic
And
Norm.
it was amazing, and so that was special. And then the next night, he does the show, it airs, and what a set.
And we were part of it. We got to see it, the making and the works and behind the scenes. It was really, that's why the Cellar is so special. It's a great club, best club in the city, but it's moments like that. You don't see those moments at Comic Strip Live.
Yeah.
I mean, Stand Up New York's a great club.
78th and Broadway, come by. Come. We should get some ticket specials here.
Yeah.
This club is great also.
Mention Tuesdays. They'll give you a free cup of water.
Yes, they will. With ice.
But here's the other thing that we almost didn't mention. I had to go on after Norm.
Oh, wow.
I had to follow him. And obviously, he's a huge influence. You can hear it in my act. And so I went up there, and I was just like, Norm did a half hour. Everybody gets up to pee. Then I go up, and I'm just like, hey, not famous. I kind of sound like that guy. He was like my hero. And it was super awkward. I had to like change my voice up a little bit. Because I sound like him.
You're up there. These motherfuckers be crazy.
And I was like, hey, ching chong, hi.
Hey, that's insensitive, Mark. Careful.
Come on, I was doing a British folk.
Oh, boy.
There we go.
We're in trouble.
Jamaica man.
Phones are lighting up.
Rasta.
Rasta Cola.
That night was lunch. The whole thing was great. And, we get to see it in the making, folks.
Magical night.
And then he cried on Letterman, and Letterman didn't even hug him.
Yeah, he didn't like that no hug.
No. Give the man a hug.